Hey, it's as you can see, midnight, 17 minutes, March, you know, the 5th day of March of 2024. I'm 21 years old, and I want to record an idea that I just had that is a genius, incredible, and probably nothing's going to come out of it, but it's just something that would be really cool to do. And the idea is, first of all, I was home, I got high, and I wanted to download a movie to watch later, but I couldn't do that. So then I went to the next thing I was going to do, which was ride my new bike, which I did and am still doing. Um, the cops showed up. I thought some show was gonna go down, but they didn't do anything. They just, um, kept to their own business, which they should always do. Um, and then I went to the what's the name? Um, Quadra. I went to a Quadra, and and I was just riding it, around in it. And I started seeing writings on the walls that people left, I forgot, like spray painted stuff, like schools and names and quotes, And I already had the idea before I saw the quote, this message that I'm looking at right now. I'm forgetting to record. Yeah. Um, I don't know if you can see it. Let me. Right there. It's really hard to see, but you can see there's, a message, and somebody signed it too. And so that made me have the thought that I was already having even harder, which is for me to write stuff that I wish I could tell people on like papers, you know. Yes, that just happened. Oh my god. Fuck. Ouch. Anyway, and I was, you know, the shit that threw me off. But for me to write things on paper, and that I wish I could tell people about God and death and all of that stuff, that what I'm talking about, and leave it in places in the neighborhood, like places that people go to, not places that they just pass by. Places where they'd see if they saw something like that. You know, and then for me to write it in English, not in Portuguese, of course, and and then for me to write some things like things that I really don't want them to know actually, but just to see in Zayuskin, which then gives me a reason to. I lost myself. Which then gives me a reason to develop the language, which is something that I always thought one day maybe I'd be able to do, and maybe it's now. So, yeah, and the reason why I wanted to do that, the reason why I thought that was cool, think that is cool, is because it made me have a thought like about like how that's something that would become something, like a creepy pasta, or like some YouTube video about this guy that left notes around his neighborhood, and his block, and people saw, like some crazy video about some guy. And I thought it's not gonna happen, but at least I can do that, even if nothing really comes out of it. um it could be interesting though. And then I thought also that maybe I should sign, like just like they did, sign, but not obviously not with my name or something like that, but something like really coded and encrypted, something is like Yiskin or something like that. Just pick some name, and you know how I like it, something that would hint at me just a little bit, but that nobody would ever actually pick up on. Only I would. So to kind of like give him a chance, but not really. I like doing stuff like that. So yeah, I hope I do it. Maybe, and I was also thinking about riding my bike at this time. Maybe, to. I thought I should ride my bike at times when there's nobody outside really. So like like as soon as it starts, the sunlight starts to shine, you know, and the sky starts to get brighter, and then maybe also like after 10 p.m. When there's still people outside, but it's like very few people and stuff like that. Like 11 p.m., something like that. Just like today, at this kind of like around this time, maybe even into the morning. So yeah, those are two ideas that I had that I thought I should actually capture, because I'm probably gonna forget them if I don't. I would probably forget them if I didn't do this. So yeah, I love you. Bye. Okay.